Hey journey friends, it's Andrea again. If you're new to my channel, I am on my journey to losing 100 pounds. Been on this journey now for about a month and a half, and currently I'm getting a little bit bored. In my last video, I kind of discussed some of my struggle with being bored with the process now. The newness, the novelty has worn off of my new routines and the foods and such that I'll be, eating. And so now I'm looking for ways to revitalize my motivation towards this goal. So I thought I would come on here and share with you some of the ideas that I have decided to implement. And I've spent all day kind of thinking about what I can do, because this is truly something that I am going to attain. And I understand that it's not going to be a linear progression to reaching this goal. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, there'll be setbacks, there'll be, momentous gains. But as for right now, I want to make sure that my momentum is continuing to go in the right direction, so that I can, keep it up. So anyways, first thing first, I've decided that I'm going to reward myself for every 10 pounds lost. And I'm going to be very generous to myself. Currently, I've already lost 16.2 pounds. And I am going to reward myself for the previous 10 pounds that I've lost, as well as when I hit that 20-pound mark, I'm going to reward myself as well. So I wrote down in this little book of mine a list of the rewards up through 100 pounds lost. So you guys can see up here that for the 10 pounds lost, I'm going to do a Fabletics purchase. So I'm doing their introductory 2 leggings for $24. So I will definitely come back to you guys and let you know what I think about the quality and the service and all of that stuff. So I'm excited to share that with you, as well as some of the other rewards that I have on here. For 20 pounds, I'm going to do a runner's subscription box. So that'll be an exciting thing. It'll tie right into the half marathon training that I'm doing right now. So that'll be great. A lot of this is also going to be things for getting new clothing and such, because I think that's an important part of feeling good on the way down, is making sure you have clothes that fit you properly, as well as, make you feel fashionable, attractive, comfortable, what have you, whatever, makes you feel the best. So I'm really excited about rewarding myself with those things on the way down. The second thing that I have is I am putting up signs all around my house, just little tiny signs. I have one in my closet on my full-length mirror, by one of my light switches in my room, one in my bathroom. I did put one on the refrigerator downstairs too, and they just simply say #AndreasJourney100. And these are just little visual reminders for myself as to what my ultimate goal is, so that I do keep it in the forefront of my mind at all times, so that I am continuously working towards that. So I'm excited about those. That was actually a suggestion that had come in from somebody on my Facebook page. So Miss Shelley, if you're watching, thank you for that. I'm really excited that those are hanging out around my house, ready to just kind of trigger the thoughts of my goal and my why when I'm walking around the house. So that's very good. All right, so number 3, I'm going to start like a weight loss book of sorts. Not, something more than just like a journal, I guess. This is something that I'm going to use, something that's been kicking around my house for a while. I actually went probably, oh my gosh, it's been at least like 6 or 7 years. I don't know. Jenny, if you're watching, comment down below. When did we go to the Crafty Bastards craft show? I don't even remember. But anyways, it's kind of this hipster craft show. They have really cool things. It's not your, grandma's knitting or crocheting kind of stuff. Like, it's really cool stuff. I ended up buying this vintage book that they've cut the binding off, and they've put on a spiral notebook. And they've maintained some of the original pages in there, but the majority of it is just acid-free blank pages. So I have determined that this no excuse exercise guide is now going to be my weight loss book. And basically what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to, first and foremost, put my why in here. So I am definitely going to, write that in there so that when I am feeling a little low or feeling a little lost, maybe I've gotten off track, it'll be a quick and easy resource for me to go to read what exactly my why is. I would also, I'm also going to print out my before pictures so that I also have a quick reminder in here of where I've started. I would also like to update it along my journey, along the way, with, quote unquote after pictures or along the way pictures, whatever you want to say. And I also want to put in there a record of the different workouts that I'm trying. So I've been doing some weightlifting along with the running that I'm doing for the half marathon training. And I think that the weightlifting, I would like to kind of keep track of what exactly it is that I am lifting to make sure that I'm continuing to push myself there and be able to record the progress in the gains. I think that's what they call it in the lifting world or whatever. Just be able to record that, because those are non-scale victories. Those are markers of progress as well. So I want to make sure, like I said in my previous videos, of becoming an expert in myself. This is part of that process. I want to know, what is my body responding to? What is it not responding to? And being able to note the progress that I'm making and other things that might not be reflecting on the scale. So I'm really excited about this. One of the things too, I'll just share this with you guys really quickly. I think I'd flipped to that page before, but this book was published in 1976, so it is truly a little historical gem of kind of where they were at that time. But so in the very beginning of it, they have the game plan. And I kind of love this because the first part right here is love yourself. And I feel like that just fits so perfectly into what I have been learning with Fit and Fat with Corinne Crabtree. It's all about doing the mental work. Just because you lose 100 pounds doesn't mean that you're going to automatically love yourself or think you're worthy or what have you. So this right here, so crucial. And I'm working on that on the daily, loving yourself, because truly being your number one supporter, being the person that has your back, in going towards your goal is just, it's so paramount to achieving those goals. So I do really kind of love that. And then I also kind of love that over here, she also, it also says that, you should wear clothes that fit you and make you feel good. So that kind of goes along too with what I've been saying about enjoying the way down and still getting Stitch Fix boxes, even though I fully intend not to fit into these clothes in 6 months. And that's okay, because I want to feel good about myself right now. I have one life and I'm going to live it to the fullest, and I'm going to feel the best I possibly can. I don't want to say all the time, because pain is inevitable, disappointment and whatnot, that's inevitable. But for the majority of the time, if I have a choice, that's what I'm choosing. I want to feel good. So anyways, I just think that's kind of cool. So this is my new weight loss book. I'm going to be working on this, hopefully sharing it with you in the future. And so anyways, that's that. The final thing I wanted to share with you guys, in one of my previous videos, again, the one on becoming an expert in yourself and collecting data and all of that, I had just a regular weight loss tracker. And, it just, whatever I weighed in at, and then it has a column for figuring out whether, I went up and down and how much. So what I would like to do is have a more visual graph of the weight that I'm losing. So I went online. Google is an amazing tool for finding what you need, especially when it comes to free printables. And I found this really great one, and I'll have to share it with you later because I went to print it out, and this is what I got. You see? Yep, someone needs to buy ink for the printer. So, Amazon Prime to the rescue, and that should be arriving tomorrow. So the visual graph will have to be shown to you at some other time. But basically, it's just like a bunch of squares, 100 to be exact, right? That's what I'm losing. And you just color in a square for every time you lose a pound or whatever. So just something fun, just something, even if it is just a pound, but I get to also color off, scratch off a block or whatever. So just something to kind of keep me motivated. This is actually something that I have done with my husband. Right now we have a goal to pay off our mortgage for our house. And so this one I got real crafty with, right? I just drew it myself, made a little picture of a house and then did different, divided it into even portions and for however much we had left on our mortgage and then counted it out, whatever. So anyways, that one's going way slower than I hope my weight loss is going to go. But, and then you just color in a line for every, 1,000 or what have you that you've paid off on the mortgage. Very similar to what I'll do with my, my weight loss. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to share that with you guys. If you guys have any suggestions for me on what you think I should do to kind of keep myself motivated and going towards this, reignite my motivation, please, by all means, comment below. I love it when I get your guys' feedback. I really do. It makes me feel like I just have my own personal cheerleaders out there rooting for me, and I really do, find it motivating too, that I need to report back to you guys, and I don't want to let you down. So, like I said, I love it when you share your ideas with me, so comment down below with that. So please, by all means, if you have anybody that maybe you feel would benefit from hearing of some of these strategies for remotivating yourself towards your goals, go ahead and share this video with them. If you haven't done so already, I would also love it if you would subscribe down below, give this video a like, and hit the bell for those notifications for whenever I post anything. Anyways, until next time, guys, bye.